Hello everyone, this is Marcus Ferreira coming to you from Brazil, and I'm here one more time to show other stuff about 3D Studio Max. And for tonight, I will show you how to create a glass. And I am here one more time in my website named tutoriais3dmax.com.br in Portuguese. In English, it can be something like tutorials 3D Max, or better saying 3D Max tutorials. But I will say every time tutoriais3dmax.com.br. And about .com.br is the same for .com.br, because as you know, here in Brazil we have a different kind of address for websites. So I told a lot of things with no reason. Now we will start the tutorial. I'm here in an old tutorial that I did long time ago. I can't remember when I did it. I really can't remember. I will go down to try to see when I did that. Here, um, although it is only a comment, but I think something near 2008, 9, 10, something like that. It isn't important. So at first I would like to talk about my first tutorial. It was, at least for me, it was awful, and I was speaking pretty fast, and I need just speak slowly because I am thinking to talk about 3D Max stuff, and I am trying to make better, improving my English as well. So I need to speak slowly, and speaking slowly, I have a bet that my English can be good, or better saying, can't be better one day. I hope so. So let's go there. Thank you for have patience with me, and let's go start that. Here we have a glass, a simple glass, and we have a plane. We have some kind of light that I can't remember because I did it a lot of time ago, and we will do that. So let's start. I'm here with the program. I will press F to front, as we know. Then at first I will do a different thing. I will create a plane. I'm going to click here, plane button. Then I will just click and drag. I'm not scary, or better saying, I'm not afraid about what side it has. It's just freestyle stuff. After do that, I will do one good thing. In the first class, I showed you about change the color. We have here a place to change the color, but it is not the real color that we use in 3D Studio Max. We have other right place to pick up the colors, and this place is just here. It's not here, it's here. Material editor. Editor or editor. I don't know the right way to spell that. Anyway, we have here, I am using a plugin named Arc and Design, or better saying, that plugin is a main array, and I am using a specific thing inside of main array named Arc and Design. Anyway, we will click here just once, and we have here the right color. I can open it, then I can change the color for here. For example, I will try to figure out a neutral color, like that. Something not so dark, kinda light color, kinda that. So after that, we can just click here and drag and left here and leave here. Just leave here. After, we can press G in the keyboard to hide the grid. G is the shortcut to grid. So we did that. Now we will freeze this plane. This plane can be, for example, using the imagination, can be a table or can be a floor, for example, or some kind of superficie to put the glass on top. Right button on it. Then we have here hide selection. Sorry, isn't about hide selection. We will use, let me see, free selection. The color is changed right now, but it isn't important because it happened just to show us that this form is froze, and we can go here and unfreeze. Freeze, unfreeze. Right button, freeze selection, because it needs to be selected at first. Then we can click right in whatever place in the screen, in the stage. Then we need to click here and freeze all. Okay, like that. And I will leave it kind that is freeze. Then I will close here for hour, and now I will press P for perspective. We have here some kind of helpful thing. We can click here in the house, then we go to the perspective. Here we can click and change to front. We have other things. We can just try click in place here to see what happened. Okay, I need to see front of it. I will press G one more time, and pressing G we can see how I can say a kind of large, a thick, better saying, I think it's a better word. We can see a thick line, a black thick line, and it shows where is the middle of the area of the screen. And we will do the glass thinking about that. So now we will use a different thing. In the last class we used some kind of, we call that primitives. We have a lot of primitives here. Not a lot, just a bunch of that. A bunch of those. We have box, cone, sphere, geosphere, cylinder, tube, torus, pyramid, or pyramid, I don't know spell right that, teapot, and plane. So we can use that to do whatever thing that we want. But right now I will show a different things that we can use. For example, if you are okay using Photoshop or CorelDRAW or Illustrator or that kind of vectorial program, we can feel comfortable using that. Shapes. Shapes are simplifying our lines, and we just need to click here, for example, in line. Then we can just did the silhouette of the glass. For example, I will click here, then I will drag, I will click here, and then I will click here, 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 and here. I won't close that. Okay, I will zoom in. I will do a zoom in to show us. I will press A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, Y. So I will press, oh, forgot the right word. Let me take here my translator. Sorry guys, I want to talk about the right letter, and I just need to remember because I have seen that, but I forgot right now. Let me see. I. I. My translator. Google Translator. I. So I will press I. When I press I can center that. just pressing I. Okay, then I pressed I will drag out, then I will click right button, and I will have the shape that I need to have. Right now I will press G, then I can see the shape, the silhouette. Okay, now I just need apply a kind of modifier as I showed in the last class. I showed that we have here modify and we have a list of modify. I didn't remember if I show you. Ah, I show it. I show it when we applied turbo smooth. Turbo smooth is a kind of modifier that can provide to the surface a smooth, a better appearance, something like that. So now we will use a different things. We'll use a modifier named, let me try remember, lathe. I will press L. It's kind of a shortcut. I will pressing L, 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 L until I find the thing that I would like to find. So lathe, lathe, lathe. Yeah, no, lathe. Isn't lathe, is lathe. Okay, lathe. Then I can press enter. And I have something like that. I will press Alt and scroll button and I can see a kind of glass. I need just to fix some parts of that. I will start open the sign, then I will click in axis and I have here direction. I will try to find a right direction. This direction suit better. Then I have here a line. I have abbreviation to minimum, I suppose, center and max. Center, I think that center suits good. It's pretty good. Then we will try to figure out some wrong thing over here. Maybe it have not a wrong shape. Okay, after I used this kind of sub-object axis, I will click again and lathe. Okay, and now I can move that. Okay, I will put here. Perfect. I will press F4, and pressing F4 I can see the segments. It's similar that thing that we did in the last class. So I need just increase that. I can type some value over here, kinda 64 for example, then press enter and we have something like that. Or I can click this arrow, down arrow or up arrow. I can click over here, it's the same thing. So, and I can change other things on it. For example, I can go here, click an line, for example, open the plus sign, then I can click on vertex, for example. If I click on vertex, I can see in front, and I can, for example, select that vertex, or better saying this vertex or those vertex. I am studying English as well doing that. Then I can put it down, and then I need to just unmark that. I just need to click here or here. In the Word is the same command, and then I close it, this sign, and then I click again on the lathe, and I have a smaller glass than I have before. If I would like to have a taller, I just need open here, about line. Where is my mouse? Then I come here and I need to put those for up. Then I click here, vertex. Then I come back here. I can click here, or I can just go right to here, and I have a taller glass. Okay, with this way I can press again F4 and I can turn the screen. I can with a right button unfreeze all. I click again here. I will click or I go click is the same. So, and here I can increase the size, kinds of that. Okay. Now I can make zoom in to see better my glass. I'm thinking that I just need make massive or a huge floor, and I will do that just clicking and dragging and dragging a little bit more and dragging a little bit more. I told in the first of the tutorial that I was going to speak slowly, but I forgot. And I think that I'm speaking pretty fast right now. But I just realized, and then I started to speak slowly as I said. Okay. And we have that. Now I need to put some color here in the glass. I can put a transparent color, but I won't do that. Not for now. In the future I will do that, but not for now. I will press here. I already know where are the materials. I can open here. I can't click here again because this color is for floor. I just need to click in other one, could be the next or whatever that I want. I will click here, then I will open the color and I will put a kind little blue, light blue better saying. I will click in the glass, then I think that I can call it cup maybe because glass is transparent. I can call it cup because mug has a kind of handle to hold, and cup isn't transparent, but it's similar to a glass, but it isn't transparent. Okay, I will apply here in the cup. Then I will put a light. Okay, I will close this small window. Then I will click here, create, and I go to create a light, a standard light. Okay, open here, standard light, Omni. Then I will type T. T is the shortcut to top. Then I will put the light here. After I go press F and I go put this light up, a little bit up. Then I will press T one more time. I will click here in cameras. I will click target camera. Don't be afraid, it's pretty simple, it's quite simple. After I will click here and drag. And I will leave the main point of the camera near the cup. After I will press L and I will put the camera up, and then I will press C. C is the shortcut for camera. I can press Alt W. When I press Alt W, I will make bigger the window that I am working in, for example, that bigger, smaller. If I am working in this window and I press Alt W, I will enlarge this window and it will be the same for the others. Okay, so I will see here, I will press G in this window, then I will select the floor and I will increase the size. Okay, as we can see here, the floor isn't covering all the screen, so I need to do that. Okay, just that. I will come back to this panel, was perspective and now is camera. Then I will press Alt W as I said few seconds ago. Then I need to test that. I need just to click here, render production. Okay, and I can see this kind of thing. At first I'm seeing that my cup has the thick border, and it isn't good for me. I don't like. So I will press F, then I will press F3, I will click in the cup, I will click in the line, I will click in the vertex, and I just need to do that. I will select this vertex, then I will drag a little bit for here. And I can do the same for here. Although it isn't necessary because the glass, as we know, has the bottom side a little bit thicker than the borders of sides, kind of that. So I will fix it. Then I will unselect here. I will come back to lathe. I will press again F3. I will press again C for camera, because my camera is here and the camera has a right position because I did it before. Now I will press Alt Z. I will take the zoom and I will click here. I will see my screen like that, my area like that, and I will press again render production, and I'll have my cup. Okay, I hope that you had enjoyed the tutorial. I did it carefully. I took care about that. I'm doing as best as I can. Okay, and as you can see, I thought it, I think, in the first lesson. I went to Ireland, specifically to Dublin, and I studied general English over there, and for this reason my accent is a little bit different of American accent, but I hope that it can be understandable for you. This is Marcus Ferreira, coming to you from Brazil, from the site tutoriais3dmax.com.br. I hope see you again. Have fun doing that. Okay, that's all folks. See you. Bye bye.